You know all the stuff that you were supposed to not do as a kid? Like make fart noises like that? Blow bubbles? You guys get in trouble for blowing bubbles? Blowing bubbles? Blowing bubbles? Don't blow bubbles in your milk! I recently blew bubbles. And it was spectacular. Love blowing bubbles. A 10 out of 10 experience, the blowing of the bubbles. I love blowing bubbles. Are you fucking kidding me? When in doubt, blow bubbles. Whoa! Easy there, turn one. Tin Street Blobbers. No. Ah. Gonna be a little while before Wince gets it. Yep. I'll run your deck before Wince. I don't know. I'm scared. This is the mama of the rich. Oh, rich. Oh, yeah. Oh, this asshole bastard face absolutely would get a whole bunch of Fervent Champions. So 2, 4, 6 damage, so we die in 2 turns to this board as is. 2, 4, 6 still, everything looks the same. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So probably don't want to shock this in. Probably want to do this, try to get an Embercleave. I think Embercleave is maybe our only ticket to win it. Okay, so let's think about this. So if this should buy me 1 turn. Can't really swanky donkey here. These 2 guys are going to be able to do some magic. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck. Let's try to deal the most damage that we can. Okay. Okay. Gruul Smith says, what's your opinion, if any, on the musical genre electro swing? It's okay. So this can't be blocked, but if we block this, and this, and... What am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess it's a Bonecrusher that kills us, huh? Oh, this Robber of the Rich has reach. Whoopsie doopsie. Betty's okay. I'm never going to remember that. Never going to remember that. So let's get rid of this, and put in these, and these, and... I don't think I need an axe, man. I probably remember with 50% frequency. 50%-ish frequency. Nice! We found it! We found it! Dangerous Macadamia says a good way to remember it is that he has a crossbow. That's a bad way to remember it, because Nylia has a giant bow and arrow and is as big as the sky. And she doesn't have reach. It's bullshit. And I hate it. And it's bad. Get out of here, Gallia. Is it Gallia or Gala? It is Gallia. Okay. guy can go faster with his hand. Can go way faster with his hand. You love to see it. Okay, that's game. It's almost impossiblement to lose. Impossiblement to lose. I mean, you red cat melee 1. I mean, if it's land, red cat melee, and Bone Crush, still pretty fine. There it is. Welcome back. Okay. What do you know? Everyone has known someone in life that stands like this. A lot of spin. Playing the robber and passing. You got it. I actually don't mind as much that this is what's happening. Because, like, if there's too much red removal out, then this means that Wince is not being as aggressive. I think Domri's ambush is, like, so funny. Ow. Ow. Get that one out. Alright, let's have this shoot this. This guy can't block, by the way. Send in the satyr. I'm in dire need of a unit. Oh, this looks like an L. This looks like an L. That is lethal from our opponent. Well, sometimes you don't get there. Indeed, he's okay. No! My points. My points! This deck is a thing of beauty, though. It is perfect. Ah. So what's interesting in the life of you? What's going on with you? This goes away. Maybe this goes away. This card's good. Crazy Chris, it's my 34th birthday on Monday. It's my 34th birthday at the end of June. The end of June. I have no idea what I want at all. Britt asked me what I wanted. And I couldn't think of anything. And then we were watching Gotham, and I saw Harvey Dent flip the coin, and that's when I realized I wanted a coin with Sheriff on one side and Despy on the other. And that's the only thing I can think of. I don't even know how easy that is to make, man. Let's find what's in here. Gotham is a weird show. Oh, it's really good, man. Oh, I love Gotham so much. Which side would be head and which would be tails? It just wouldn't work that way. I'd say Sheriff or Despy, and then you'd give me an answer. Goodbye. Dire Tic Tacs. Oh, really? Oh, I'm +1/+1. This to me says that this is a human deck. You don't run Dire Tactics, man. I would literally say to people, Sheriff or Despy? Perfect. I knew you had a heartless act. A dingo ate my baby, says, hey Sean, just sued the other day. Just want to say thanks for the consistently good content. Don't usually watch streamers, but love your stuff. Cheers. Heck yes. What is the streamosphere like right now? Who are your favorite non-Sean streamers, man? I hosted DJ Night the other day, man. Oh, is this what the deck is, huh?
Your light will cleave the darkness.
It is a good day to die. DJ Knight has the unusual mixture of someone with incredible gentleness combined with incredible presence. Get the heck out of here. Scorching Dragonfire. Domri's Ambush. Gallia, get out. Aliens Rock. I don't know who that is. Oh, Croaky's. Croaky is another very good. Streameroni. Oh, Dog playing Battlegrounds. Some of the best white noise this side of a fan. Oh, dude. Dog is just low-key, chill, just having a good time. Just hanging. Give me a little descriptor, man. Give me a little descriptor. Oh, Amazonian in the morning. She's great. Fan of coffee. Oh yeah, Hikaru Nakamura. Hikaru Nakamura is very good at the video game known as chess. No. I think I don't care about Gideon. I think I just ignore Gideon.
Share in my light.
This is terrible news what I have going on here. Ziggy D is a variety gamer Aussie with a big laugh. And the laugh is infectious as yours. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Therions has been doing Dizzy Kitten at night ASMR sometimes. Dude, let me tell you. I think, I mean, it took me a minutin. I am super fucked. Took me a minute. I initially didn't really get ASMR stuff. I get it now. I get it now. God, wait, what do I want to do here? I think this looks right. Like, okay, so I really like getting massaged, okay? Like, that was like a once every other month, once a month thing for your pal Shondo. And I can't get a massage now. So one night, when I was just feeling particularly like, I started to watch videos of people getting their bones cracked at a chiropractor, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. The circle of loyalty. Fuck yeah. Because the thing is that, like, I tried looking at videos of massage, and the problem with video... There's actually two problems of videos with massage. One, when you get a massage, you feel the massage happening. You feel the tense thing getting untensed. Goodbye. And if you watch a video of it, you don't really get the satisfaction that you receive. So it's kind of the second problem with looking up massage on YouTube is there's a substantial amount of porn that just shows up. And I'm like specifically looking to have some sort of like unwinding experience, and then it's just like, ah, oh shit, I played the wrong one. Oh fuck, we fucked up so bad. Oh my god. Ah. So I got one of these like chiropractic videos, and just seeing someone just like there's something like psychological about the like that happens. That my brain goes, and there's been a completion of a relaxing activity, man. Don't do it, Frost. You fuck. Damn it! Sure, why not? Yeah, I actually think that's going to be pretty good for us. It is a good day to bing bong. We could have dealt so much damage. We're literally missing out on like 6 damage right now. It hurts. But dude, man. Dude. Just like... Just sitting there, like, had a stressful day, and just see someone like... There's something in me that's just like... Hit me with the murder. Wouldn't it be cool if I could just get a circle of loyalty coming up here, man? Show me what you got. Ooh. Good day. It's me, Gideon. Hello. Make you indestructible.
Righteous cause. Prepare for battle.
Ah, excellent. A wordy night. Okay. Alright, that's good.
It's nothing.
Okay, so I like to do this first. I do this second. I then make this Robber of the Rich be indestructible, and then I attack. Oh. 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 General Kudro Granin. Bing. This one, huh? Do I even block this? I think maybe yes. I think maybe yes. Because when this dies, this guy becomes 3/3. Ah, fuck. let's make this indestructible
I
again.
believe in you, friend.
By God, the dude got it. Alright. Alright, I have the Circle of Loyalty out now. This Robber the Rich has done something. He's done some work this week. This guy has to attack each combat of Fable, so that's why he's been going ham with him. You don't hold back extra lands for bluffing purposes? I think I want all my land down, because that was a shock land. I want all my land down because I can generate stuff with this, and I want to be able to cast a spell and generate this and avoid the 2 damage. So I'm sort of weighing those fictors. I want this Gideon to stay alive, huh? We can't generate stuff. It needs white, right?
Fight dirty.
Ah. I defend my decisions with my life.
I believe in you.
So, if I swing out... Nice. Okay. 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 I'll give a shout out to Robert the Rich for making that game utter bullshit. Feels nice. I am just feeling so much like I want to get a massage. Oh, that would be so awesome. That's like one of the first things I'm going to do when the world is no longer under Quentin Quarantino. I am going to get a ridiculous Korean barbecue meal. And I'm going to get a fucking massage. Mmm. Oh, it's going to be so good. But yeah, I was asking about streamers y'all watch. Dizzy Kitten, who does ASMR in the evening, came up, and yeah, no, I just get the ASMR now, man. I get it. Those videos, seeing some psychologically that feels like a satisfaction. Oh, it's good. Crazy Chris is Korean barbecue, not Mongolian. Damn right. Although Mongolian barbecue is pretty good. What is it going to be, Gleef? We see tournament grounds. Serial GG says, when quarantine ends, literally nothing will change for me. Not sure if that's a good or bad thing. Wait, you mean like literally nothing? Oh, you mean, you meant Ethiopian? Yeah, no, I will absolutely also eat some Ethiopian. I'm hungry and hunting for some KBBQ, man. Affirmed Derps is moving to a new apartment tomorrow and all this. It's been an experience. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I've got a good hand. You know, the one I can't cast is not one. Serious is pretty much stay at home most of the days anyways. University's canceled at the moment. Classes are happening online, so nothing would change till I either get a slot. Mental health clinic or the university reopens. I hear that. Alright, so I guess I'll just block this guy out of here. I mean, we can just keep reducing the damage and we'll be fine. One of Grief's. Come here. Bring it on. Ugh. You don't like confused Mongolian Ethiopian? No, I mean Alright, this is good, because if an Embercleave comes down, all's still well. Alright, I'm going to need to go wide as well. I understand how the brain melted there a moment, because there's often Mongolian barbecue, and then there's Korean barbecue, and then there's me always talking about Ethiopian food. And yeah, I hear you. I hear that. Alright. So this could be... we could take 9 damage. This means an Embercleave fucking annihilates. No, this is fine if there's an Embercleave. This will be 4 damage. I solved the puzzle. Can't do anything right now, which is good. This is a strong signal that there's no Embercleave and Emberweave. Is there any way to just like outright blow out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 9? 9 in this, so no. This can become up to 8 damage, so I can trade here. Block like this, block like this. I see. This shock end means that our opponent wants to swing like this. Swing like this. If my opponent swings out, then can't do much. Rats. Hey, hey. Oh, regardless, has anyone watched The Last Kingdom? When I saw you type that, I thought you were talking about Kingdom. Oh. Kingdom is really good. So there needs to be the double chump. Alright, get me out of here. Kingdom is real good. The Last Kingdom is a different show. This goes, this guy, this thing, this thing. I just want everything right now. Gallia sucks. I think I went like this last time. That felt pretty good. I don't even know what The Last Kingdom is about. Oh. Kingdom is just a fucking incredible show, man. Ondurin says, worried the Kingdom is gonna go full Walking Dead, but so far it's much better. I gotta reread the Walking Dead comics. Those comics are really good. It's Vikings, but from the view of the Saxons. You know, I know I'm supposed to know more about the Vikings and the Saxons, but I really don't. I really don't. A lot of those lessons in school didn't stick. Yeah, the Walking Dead comics are very intense, man. Some intense reading material. Maybe I'll add it to my 30-day project, Listeruha. Dude, can I just say I'm so excited to play Command & Conquer Generals tomorrow? It's going to be incredible. We should just play all these old RTS games I just never played. I don't know why I'm on this kick right now. I think I just keep becoming large. I think just largeness is what I need to do. What up, Amy Yui? Dude, I'm like hunching like so hard right now. Are you excited about the CNC remaster? Oh, dude, fuck yeah. Bring it on, butthead. Myrtled. Maybe. Yeah, everything's good. Every single thing is good. You love to see it. This is a very, very, very scary handy dandy. I'm General Kudrow. Here I am. Creatures are removal spells. Funny thing is, it's more than that I haven't played, or that I haven't played CNC Journals. I don't even know what it looks like. I've never even seen it. Got him. Dun 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 dun. Wow. 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 I have such nostalgia for Command & Conquer. That was another one of those faked, sick to stay home from school and play. There's some good games, like Dark Forces was one. Rebel Assault. Shit, Rebel Assault was awesome, man. This'll do. This will do. Red Alert 2 is the best one ever. I've never played Red Alert 2, man. Oh my god, motherfucking TIE Fighter. Yeah, TIE Fighter. TIE Fighter. This is not good against us. Farts Life is someone who never got into RTS games with zero desire to play competitive matches, which is classic RTS with a killer campaign that I should get into. you should just straight up play the StarCraft campaign. It's just so good, dude. Is this just a nothing but Pelt Collectors game? Is that what this has become? I think this is actually the best thing to do. Smash out Pelt Collectors. StarCraft 2 has the best campaign of the RTS, like, by a considerable margin, man. It's just so good. It's just so good. I did it. I mean, but if you want a classic game, StarCraft 1, StarCraft Brood War, I mean, they're just so good. I feel like Day 9 just needs a top 100 games of the 90s, 2000s and just start working down the list. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Yeah, maybe, yeah. If you want to deal the damage, man, you got it. If this dies, these get buffed. The fuck? That is like the best card. Attach a Shadow Spear all you want. The Mech Warrior game. Oh, dude, yeah, Mech Warrior. Mech Warrior is a series that I'm just like... It's almost remarkable to me that, like, this kind of game, there is not, like, 100 more versions of it. Like, the Mech Warrior games, you controlled, like, a giant Mecharoo. It was big. It was big stuff. Big mech energy. Oh, put it over here, huh? Woo. Is this the better move to do? I think I have the plan. I think I have the plan. Shit, that... Oh, no! What? Fuck. God, it's gonna be a 10... Oh, shit, I just need this not to be a land. Fuck. Crap. Butts. Balls. Farts. I gotta, like, hurl everything at this dude, right? Because it's gonna get 6 more health, so I need to be able to deal 6 more damage. Shit. Ugh. I did that wrong, didn't I? I fucked that up really bad. Alright, everything is okay. Alright, our opponent making a mistake. Okay. You didn't have enough mana for second pump? Oh shit, I could have owned him. I am just not operating on all cylinders. Alright. I saw 6 mana, and this, it says spend this mana only to cast a knight or equipment spell. Something in my brain told me that he could use that black mana to activate that, so I was just like, oh, I'm up against a double pump. Farts. Farts and balls. We can't win. But it turned out we literally could have just owned the entire time, and I threw away a huge opportunity to win the game. Shit happens. But it looks like we're still in pretty okay shape. Attack, maybe? Yeah. Alright, here we go. Making some progress. God, that would have been a really good turn. Oh my god, I thought my opponent had enough black mana. Is this the end? So this will become 7. Yeah, I'm doing it. Now if I do this, this is 10 damage. 10 and then 6 and then 2. And this... Okie-dokie. I also could have played a fucking robber. Whatever, man. What the hell ever. If we lose, we lose. What are you gonna do? So that should be a pretty funny loss, because there's like 2 very substantial mistakes that occurred. This one. So this guy's hexproof, so I'll use this to smack that. Did I win? Did we do it? Well, we know our opponent doesn't have a Fervent Champion or a Black Lance Paragon in hand. The wins are coming ins. Wins are coming ins. God, man, like, yeah, the 90s and 2000s just had, like, so many just juicy games. I'm not going to call them good. I would be remiss to describe some of these games as good, but they were juicy, you know? They were juicy. Well. Welp. Some of the best RPGs. Dude, I don't hear Final Fantasy 8, 9, 10 talked about enough, man. Those were some games, man. Am I going to take a trip to get their city here? Hmm? We're against Aluris, and this is about as good a hand as I can get. If this was a mountain, this would be quite good. Boots, V27's Danon. Any advice on what kinds of games you can make without a team? If you're looking to make a game by yourself, the biggest barrier to making a game by yourself is that you don't have enough manpower to make content. So if you need a lot of writing, or a lot of art, or a lot of levels, like, art is extremely prohibitive, and technologically sophisticated things like multiplayer networking, large-scale rendering of lots of animations that needs some sort of custom, you know, rendering architecture to it, like this sort of stuff. And then one step down from that is writing, and then another step down from that is level design. So, I mean, really, you would have to do something that's very system-driven. It's very system-driven. Classic example, Tetris. Tetris is a very system-driven game. Tetris. Things like that. Girls, no fighting, okay? Yeah. Sheriff, you look so ridiculous. Hi, Sheriff. Hello. There you go. Now his ears are in normal position. Yeah, I mean, I would say step one. Oh, I'm keeping this. If our opponent's disconnected, we're winning. We're winning on the clock. Confused on what system-driven means. Can you expand? Yeah, let me just give. This is a very loose categorization of systems versus content. A system would be something like. I'm trying to think of a really good example. Systems are broadly a collection of mechanics and how they interact with each other. Content is like a whole bunch, is like extra, kind of would be like instances of nouns in your game. So for instance, if you want to have a lot of enemies, 1 enemy, 3 enemies, 12 enemies, this is more content. Fuck yeah, I knew we were going to get there. If you're making many levels, you're adding more nouns. I have heard, broadly speaking, mechanics are the verbs in your game. You can jump, you can run, you can roll, you have health. You know, things like this. These are the mechanics. Nouns are your content. Content are nouns. And then a system is a collection of mechanics and how they interact with each other. So that's like very formal, sort of proper. Like if we're taking a course, we might like be like, that's going to be on the quiz, you know, that sort of thing. So like if you have, you know, for instance, a combat system, you might have 1 enemy and you. There's not a lot of nouns. There's not a lot of different enemies and stuff like that. But you might have a very deep move set and the system of how those moves interact with each other. And maybe there's like a stamina meter and there's a way to like add rolling and dodging. So there's more of a space that you're fighting in. So that way you expand upon the richness of the system. So like if we're thinking system heavy games, we would be thinking of things like traditional board games like Go and chess. Well, they're not actually, those aren't system heavy. There's not lots of systems, but the only things that exist in those games is really just a base set of rules, mechanics, how it works, done. Something like if you had a city building game with like no graphics. It's all about the systems of how the things interplay with each other. Into the Breach. It's a very system-heavy game. FTL is very system-focused. I should like to use heavy. Use something more accurate, like focus. Into the Breach is like a lot about the combat and the difficulty and the challenge of the combat. And so, if there's anyone, I mean, if you're interested, Boots, and like really like, I am bored and I want to make a game. Oh yeah, Dwarf Fortress is like ultra crazy, out of control, system heavy, system focused, and system heavy. Slay Spire, great example. These are all good, very system-y kind of games. You are not going to get a questing beast away from me, man. Yeah. Everyone gets it. Everyone who's speaking right now, you all get it. If you really want to make a game by yourself, make a board game. Board games, perfect place. It's where everyone who wants to get into game design should start. Make a board game. Make a board game. You need no technical know-how. You just make the fucking board game. That's what you should do. but I want it to look good. Take pieces from other board games. Tape over them. It is the best. It is the best. You really quickly start to go, holy shit, I don't know what I'm doing. Because you think of some cool system. And you're like, this is going to be awesome. People are going to love this. And they sit down and it's just fucking horrible. Oh boy. These are the top decks right here. So there's going to need to be some sweeper from Fukuman. Or Fukuman is dead. Yeah, if you're interested in the design, any board game you make will be strictly easier than any computer game you make. With one exception, anything that has to do with physical timing, you can't really do in a board game. But it doesn't matter. You should still just make a board game. It's so great, so great. I'm like getting real interested in having everyone make a board game right now. Play a pair of these, and here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna assume that a Heartless Act is gonna come off the top. Fuck. And our enemy is going to stand steady at 1. Next DK30 will be nothing but board games. That would be an interesting one, Constabetta. That would be interesting. Because like some of the aspects that are really interesting about making a board game is it teaches you a lot of ideas that are essential in design that you want to not, when you're coding or like working with a team to actually engineer something, can be very distracting. Like, here's what I mean by distracting. I'm not explaining this very well because you know what? I'm a little tired. Because you know what? I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule. Because you know what? I have to get up at 3 in the morning for call time for the team with started. I've got to do it. So it's gonna be tiring. But when I come back, I'll explain what I mean. Yeah. See? Yeah. Guys, I have news. I have news. Okay? My news is that Sheriff is very flat. But even better news, Despy is flatter. Sheriff is very flat on top of the fortress, but Despy's in the bed. She's just... What's happening here? We want to kill someone as fast as possiblement. No. Probably not. But then, yeah. And then, yeah. And then, Let me talk about this designy thing. Like, if you say, oh, I want to make the first level of Mario, or like, let me not go do the Mario example. You think, I want to make a platformer. So you spend some time just coding your character, getting it to work, getting the buttons to do the thing that you want. And then, oh my god, after maybe a day of fiddling around, imagining you might be a little bit new, trying to figure out how to get it to work properly in the engine, trying to get your code set up, feeling good about that. Wow, our opponent, like, got really wrecked, huh? Then you have a little dude that's wandering around. It feels good. It feels like you accomplished something. Now, that feeling is really nice. I'm not going to trash on that feeling, but I want to note that you spent like a day not doing design work. You just spent a day implementing. Implementing's fun. That's one of the reasons why I like coding, because I'm not doing some sort of like challenging thought work for a lot of my stuff. I'm just experiencing the joy of building some shit. But like when you sit with a board game, you're like, I imagine that the rules work like this. Okay, they're now implemented because you just said it. You know, you can immediately, it just forces you to focus on just the rules of the game. I remember I made a little board game when I first got to USC about trading. And the prices of things were determined by little piles of cards that you would draw. And I thought it was going to be really cool. All the interaction, like, do one drop from this pile or this pile or this pile, you know? And I was sort of like trying stuff out, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm really proud. I'm Dana, and I understand how fucking design works. Hey. And what do you think happened? Players quickly didn't do that and were so fucking bored. In other words, it was a game where it was possible for something interesting to happen, but it was not a game where frequently something awesome happened. And they misunderstood one rule and then played the game completely wrong for the rest of the hour. You got it, man. Feel free. We did the math. We are almost at Diamond, and when we hit Diamond, we will immediately do something stupid. Maybe just like a Godzilla cycling deck. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. You really get focused on, like, the systems hardcore. You have the opponent goes first. I got this. Watch this. Abzan? Yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's do Abzan. I need that mountain. Stat. Welcome. Welcome to the party. Mountain stat. Okay, you got it. How about a discard deck, man? Let's make people, let's ruin some days. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I get rid of the Gallias, right? That's it. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, I need one more Anax, one less Slumbercleave. Got it. Got it. Discard is just ceaselessly satisfactory. I think I actually want this guy to be thick. Three is a pretty big inflection point versus these little baby card decks. Here I go. Bing bong bing. Ray-Z says designing a board game sounds fun, but I'm already kind of hesitant because all my ideas would just be copying some other game. I think that's a great idea. I think the very, very, very first assignment I ever had at USC was, here is this game. We want you to literally take this game. These guys can't block, right? No, I should end battlefield tap. Take this game and do a variant on it. Super useful exercise. Do a variant on this game. I think it was called Up the River. It's a very confined, good, tiny step. Because, I mean, you could literally go like, okay, I'm going to take this game that I like, this simple game, and I'm going to do a variant on it. You dare attack me? Hello, my name is Hulk, and I would like to... I can't smash. Oh, fuck. I played the wrong card. You could take like a simple game and do a variant on it and see if it's good and work until it's good. And then you could take the variant idea that was good and try to come up with the other half of the game that works with the variant idea, right? You can do all this stuff. This is super fun. And don't even try to make it amazing. Like, do a simple game with a simple variant on that game. Oh, this is bad, isn't it? Oh, this is so bad. I'm gonna do this and just try to win with an axe. Become huge. No. What do you know? Ping it, and then pong it, and ping it, and pong it. Like, ping it, and I'll pong it. And then I'm just gonna all in, man. That's how I'm gonna do it. Meow wah. It's kind of interesting how you can take some creative process and break it down into steps from copying. Like, here is a song, literally take the song and just do a variation on it. Alright, I figured out the move. Good. It dies. And then take that variation and then do a little bit more variation. And then do another variation. And then, like, what can I do it with a different song? Like try to copy different other songs. Do, like, adjustments and shifts and changes. Good. Good. Hello. Now, if my opponent has removal, then my opponent is a better player. And then you just, like, keep just copying for a little bit. Seems good. It's funny because, like, with creation, tons of people feel uncomfortable with the idea of being close to or copying or, you know, things like this. No, I mean, like, but I want to make sure I'm doing my own thing, not just copying. But when it comes to games, people are like, exclamation mark deck list. How do I copy this shit? Hey, Sean, what is a deck that I want you to give me so I can win? Sean, here's a card. What's the deck to run? Like, people just copy each other's strategies all the time. And anytime someone's like, how do I get good at deck building? People are like, just copy it until you kind of get an intuition. Everyone's like, okay, you know, but when it's... exclamation mark win for me. It just immediately prints up my decks. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's it. Yeah. And bag of holding. D9! Put in the bag of holding. Oh. D9, I have a card for you. These are my cards. Little does our opponent know. I will soon be forming a deck constituted only of Embercleaves. Oh yes, that is some good bone crushing. In you go. Dude, Gruul is so awesome. Brian Kibler's right. Gruul's like the best shard. Combo, Thingaroni and the Pepperoni. Like, it is the best. Au revoir. Oh my god, what excellent Bonecrusher. Whenever it escapes, it becomes big. Ooh, I get an oven. That's nice. If you want a scry to put something on the top, I will immediately rob her of the rich and snag it. Oh, farts. Well, this is... countered a bit of a pickle here, huh? This guy, this is painful. This is painful. Oh my god, it's not. Oh my god, not. What up, Nate? How's being holed up and swolled up? Well, that's not good. Fuck. Shit. Alright, I'm just gambling at this point. Zamini says, I'm playing Dark Souls series for the first time. Wish me luck. Yes. Yes. Oh my god. Awesome. Yes. Focus Ox says, what's the plan for CNC Generals tomorrow? I'm going to start off and just play the game. The good old single player experience. I want to know what it's like. I want it introduced to me. I might jump into multiplayer. I don't know. I felt like we were winning. We shouldn't have just queued up, kept the one lander, and conceded instantaneously. Yeah. Do you want to attack a snowman? Shit. If this swings, I can double block with 3 3s. It'll assign 3 damage to one and 1 damage to the other, which means that the first one will get doubled to 6, and the next one will get doubled to 2. So one Zhur-Taa will die, and the Cavalier of Night will die. CNC Remaster is coming on June 5th, I believe. June 5th. June 5th. Oh yeah, the Banner Saga. There's a whole lot of like story plus TTRPG. Not TTRPG, tactical RPG. There's a lot of games like that. Alright, cool. Down to 18. Bonk. Bank. Well, hello. I think I just continue to chill. Because I have Domri's ambush in here. Domri's ambush means that my questing beast... We should just instantly get out of here, man. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing this. I'm not even playing this game anymore. Luckily, he doesn't have oven. He doesn't need oven. He's got a low strider out there. He just sacrifices his whole board and just nukes everything I own, and it sucks. Show me land, or show me death. This is just a red deck. This deck, it's just red and nothing more. Oh my god. Runaway Steamkin? No, it can't be. That's sort of nice news. I guess I want a big tall boy. Yeah. Bone Crush. Okay. My god, this axe was hardened in the forge. I don't even believe it. Suspicions suggest to me that our opponent is some kind of, possibly, maybe not certainly, but possibly, a Cavalcade of Calamity deck, maybe. That's not some good bone crushing, that's some actually tragic bone crushing right there. Okay, well this is a little weird. Let us commence the bing bongs. We're gonna need to speed this bird up. See you later, alligator. The 1-1 count is out of control. Thorbrand would have been bad, but we would have lived. Eat this token. Okay. So if I swing out. This is a tricky little situation. I think I'm just gonna make the large Anax. Not gonna attack. Don't want to, don't need to. And then next turn we just destroy everything, yeah. Tiniest Widow Bay. Oh shit. Well, you know, fuck it. I don't give a shit. Kill it. Could have been an okay situation for us. Wound up not being one. Okay, so now if I swing out, what happens? Not sure. Let's find out. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this will be 6, so then 3 will go through. And then another 6 will go through. Nice. Figured it out. Dude, I won the video game. I'm like so sick, so fucking sick. Wow. Dang. Wow, boom. This deck rips and it slaps. I really want to do something dumb at the end of the day, man. I need some more power dumb shit. Let's see here. No. Yeah. Is that? Yeah. My little tiny brown cat is so tired. She just cannot stay awake. I love seeing little animals sleeping. I absolutely watch videos of little sleeping animals. It's just so reassuring. What do I think of the deck right now? TPL, I actually feel quite good about this deck, as is, yeah. I mean, it's very linear, very strong. Cavalcade of Calamity. Absolutely, I'll trade. it. He's my toy girl Ginger, sleeping on my belly as we speak. What a good hitter. Deals 1 damage and is red. And doesn't blend. Donata. I don't need more forge hardening today. This is the problem with Cavalcade Calamity decks, is that they have so many 1/1s that you can just peter out so fast. Yeah. Because, like, if you get the Cavalcade, sometimes it's just amazing. It's just bam, 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 and then sometimes you don't. It's just... Alright. If you could recommend to me a Twitch streamer to watch, who would it be? Who? Actually, you know, give me a description of what and why along with it. A what and why thing. Who are some good streamer runners in the pepperoni? Oh no, it's this deck. Tice makes me laugh, man. Tice is a very happy camper. As far as campers go, Tice is happy. White? What is white doing there? Oh my god. This is supposed to be a Gruul deck. What? Alright. What is this? I've never seen this before at all. Is this some sort of like token shit? I'm Anax. This is maybe gonna get another Mutato Potato on top of it, maybe? Okay. Snarly Cat, Vigilance Reach. No, okay, no. I'm gonna say no, no problem. Okay, we're just gonna hang out. Let's just remain. Laffy Taffy. Most since he's very down to earth and feels like someone who deserves to be listened to, since he's just a guy giving it his all. Okay, let's let that mutation occur. Got him. Bang. Okay. Defensive Collision Colossus, not an issue. I'm gonna make them big because I don't know what's happening. Alright. Alright.
I'm bold as a brushwag.
Oh my
We
god.
will adapt to any threat.
Okay. That'll do. Alright, that's good. See you later, guy. Bang, boom. Oh my god, yeah, no, this is an Abzan Triumph, man. This is some tight shit. Hero of Depride. Okay. You got it.
I call,
So, I think
and Ikoria answers.
step one is just kill this lady. Let's see who blocks. Somebody? Somebody gonna block? Let's get those guys first.
You fight like a hatchling.
Did I win? Is this the end? Okay. Alright, we snatched a victory from the jaws of defeat versus a deck that I don't know anything about. Okay, so I'm gonna, like, cut these things and this thing. I'm gonna do my usual anti-creature boardy plans, and we're done? Yeah, something like this. I'm gonna keep the Embercleaves. Little Siha is a Just Dance streamer who's currently raising... Oh, no, yeah, Little Siha had, like, an article written about her recently. Or something. I know that. It's gonna have Zane mutate. It's interesting. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, Northern Lion. It's been watching it since 2011, on and off. Yeah, where is Northern Lion on Mixer? Is that right? Am I confusing that with someone? Yeah, Mixers. Northern Lion's always been on Twitch. But there's someone else that moved over to Mixer who was pretty noteworthy that I can't remember who it was. Okay, I'm actually curious. It's obviously very memey to dunk on Mixer. It's a classic play. Very good. But what does anyone here watch or visit Mixer with regularity? Harbor the Rich isn't going to do this right now. I know, like Shroud moved over there, and he's great. Oh, King Gothalion. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Of course, I confused Northern Lion with King Gothalion because they both have lion in their name. Of course, of course. I'll just send this guy in. That seems like a good play. Sonata says, I did when they first signed a bunch of streamers. Co-Carnage had more people watching him than all of Mixer. Yeah, man. I mean... Oh, yeah, there's a block like that. Seems like pretty good. I think I need to be a little cautious. It is actually a Baby Cats tribal deck. That is so sick. This gives... It gives him vigilance, so probably can't attack. Cancel the attack! Bell's begging me. Now, Luris really is just substantially superior to Kahiri. Just way crazy substantially superior. Get him, cat. Tribal. Yeah. Kill this. Yeah. Take the 8 and we'll feel pretty great. Another solution is to like do this and do this and do like this. Alright? I mean, this seems pretty good. Yeah. I mean, if you're trying to make a cat deck, then fuck yeah. I mean, if you want to make a cat deck, Bell 6666. I mean, that does sound pretty fun. I'm going in. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. There it is. Back down to 18. Woo! Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Cub Warden, yeah. Makes so many cats with lifelink. Meow. God, look at these beautiful cats. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can I? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Okay, wait. Come here. Come here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, damn it. I woke her up. Oh, no. We almost got it. This cat always puts her left arm out like this. She always does. She, like, what is that little arm doing? She's just like, Dad. What an incredibly good cat. Yeah, there it is. That's the pose I was looking for. This is exactly it. I just looked over and that little arm was sticking out. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, I gotta blow some shit up here really fast. There we go. Oh my god, what a good cat. Die! I'm gonna get a cat, man. We did it. We did it. Alright. You're very flat. She just sleeping with her little arm out. So cute. Maybe I should get a second camera set up. When I move, maybe I'll get the other webcam set up, get a little cat cam. But I don't want a permanent cat cam. I need like a cat cam. Like when it's time to see the kitten, we can hit the button. You know what I mean? And no. Obosh, the butthead. This is one of the biggest strengths of Robber the Rich. Is that if your opponent didn't mulligan and you did, you can just like robber him. Let's get some 1-drops. Damn. Yeah, like a let's check in with the cat. Yeah, exactly, Boots V27, man. God, I love these little cats so much. Hey, sweetie. Doing a good job. Yeah. I fucking love this cat. It's just incredible. They went to the vet this morning, and it It's a little tough for those little sweet babies. One drop one time. Ooh! An axe that costs green mana. God, I love these fucking cats. And Despy is just on the bed, just flat as hell. Absolute flattest cat ever. Flattest cat NA. Fuck the cat butts. Yes! You'll never be rid of me. This is actually terrible. Fucking love my cats, man. It's just ridiculous. These cats are perfect cats. What is this? I think we might be dead. I don't want to take 1 billion damage, so I'm just only going to take like a pseudo billion. There we go. Kablang, kablow. Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here, man. That was bad. No. No, yes. Yes. You know, I actually think I want to run all the Anaxes. Caught an Embercleave. Isn't that crazy? A pair of Embercleaves. I'm not going to run 7 Embercleaves like a traditional adult in this video game. I'm just going to run 2. I'm just going to run a pair. Give it a shot. We gonna give it a go. Zolvrith says that cat inspired me to make an EDF. Excuse me, an EDH cat deck. I'm keeping it. Watch this. Everything costs 2 or 1 in the hand, and we have a way to scry. No, I should have played this. I fucked up. It's just gonna be a shot. What am I doing? What am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? I needed to play the Zhur-Taa, like, straight up. This is like the play. Here we go. Like, my opponent's making it super obvious for me. Bonecrusher to the face. Oh, well. Oh, fucking well. Dad Ash. I don't know why I did it on my turn. Doesn't matter. Fucking fuck. Now I'm going to do it in the right order. Is it time? Sheriff. Hey, sweetie. Sheriff. What you thinking about? Hey. Do you want to come over? I'm like not playing this game. Oh. Yeah, some good bone crushing. Is it evening snuggle time? Oh. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it if it were. If it were. Figured out the line. Bing bang. Bam. Pow. Passing it. Did I pass? Oh, JLMC says, then I finally watched you finish launching the rocket. Oh, it feels so good to get a full production line up in Factorio. God, it feels so good. It is rewarding. you later, alligator. Could be my opponent wanting to replay the Phoenix, but my dudes get big, which makes me get big. Whoa, okay. Okay. We are out of cards. It's time for some Phoenix chonking. Chonk. Phoenix of Ash is just a pain in the ash. Alright, well there's the play. I figured it out. Bang. Bang. So my opponent needs to kill the Gruul Spellbreaker, or I win. I think I kind of do want the Embercleaves. I think they're maybe just like way too good. Fart and shit balls. That is really bad for us. Alright. Whatever. 2 games away. We have been deaded. But we are never going to give up. We are never going to surrender. This deck has been doing nothing but marking a positive win rate. And there's always a time in my clowning about... a lot of times in my clowning about... I get this urge to just rank up. I think what's actually really fascinating about that kind of deck is that the Phoenix of Ash gives it actually a lot of long-term value. And, you know, sometimes if you're trying to... Jesus, why is this? Stop zooming in. Sometimes when you're trying to board as a red player, the Bonecrusher Giant, the Phoenix of Ash actually feel like long-term cards. Like you deal the damage, then you have a little extra card advantage. You cast the Flappy Bird, bring it back to a little bit extra damage. So against my deck, I think that our opponent had a really good sideboarding plan of getting oodles and oodles of various removally doodly things in there. Yeah! Look at you guys! Yaha! Phoenix of Ash is very good. I really like Phoenix of Ash a lot. Just sucks that in this meta, nobody's allowed to have fun. Really, Luris, huh? I think the correct play is to Zhur-Taa, and then Anax, and then Gallia swing. How much longer am I going to stream? About an hour, Lazy for Life. About an hour. Oh. What? What? What even is? Thanks, TPO. Thanks. I wish to draw. Who you want me kill? It's pretty good outcome. Pretty good outcome. When should we schedule a 24-hour stream? I will never do a 24-hour stream. Ever. I don't get them. I don't want to do them. I don't see what makes it good. Doesn't feel like a healthy thing to do. I worry about people that do it. Yeah. Like, there's people who are like, I'm gonna stream for 62 hours. I'm like, just go to bed. You know? We'll be here. No one's going to be with you the whole time. Or, you know what? How about this? How about this? Lie. Okay, just lie. I've been streaming for 24 hours now. Oh, I wouldn't know because I slept. Got some serious bing bongs going on here, man. Bang and a bang. I wish to charge. Hey, get thee gone. In response, I sacrifice. It's fine, I don't give a shit. And then he brings it back. Never would have thought. You gonna sacrifice the Gruul Celebrant? No. Who would have thought? No. Now, if I attack here, I should have to leave one back. Sack ping, play that, sack both. Fuck. Gruul Celebrant. We are dead on board. We are unable to impact the board on which we are dead. Well, I feel like I'm boarding the same way a lot of times in a row. Because our opponent double cats to ping us for 2 and then plays the Luris for 3 mana and uses the Priest to nuke me for 2 damage. GG. Alright. I consider joining any of the free MTGA tournaments. Yeah, I have. I want some of them to happen on weekdays. I don't like to change my schedule. Like a lot of the... Yeah, maybe Twitch Rivals is actually a more reasonable opportunity now because I used to have out-of-the-house stuff that I would do on Wednesdays in the morning. So, like, it was just always an impossibility. This might be an L. This might be an L. Try to qualify for the MCQs. I really don't. I don't even give it a shot or give it a damn. Well, this turned out nicely. We lost the damage, but I think I maybe should have first turn pelted. Priest one time. It's very good to see nothing thus far. EXE Zelda, if you go to wiki.teamliquid.net, you'll see the Team Liquid Star League under the StarCraft 2 section. And that is the best place for any human to go. What's a red, white, black shard called? It is Mardu. 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 Mardu Shardu. Get out of here. You go. This is still has the look and feel of a loss. Dude, I'm so excited for dinner tonight. Dinner tonight is going to be incredible. Korean soon tofu soup. It's like my favorite home cooked meal. It is the best. Get me out of this game. We were effed from the get-go. I think that's a cursed game. Can we get to Diamond tonight? Will we Diamond our way up? Second tofu 9 a week. Yeah, EXEZL. You keeping track of my foods, man? Oh, a casual civilian says, I only have one cheat day a month and it's 28 days to go. Holy shit, casual civilian. Oh my god. Is this... What is the... What? Why? Are you okay, casual civilian? Oh my gosh. When you need snack, what do you do? Burger says, I only have one cheat day per day. Yeah, no, I'm a little bit closer to where I'm at. It's me. Nice swings, Bone Daddy. John Mulaney. Oh, dude, John Mulaney is a great stand-up comedian. John Mulaney's absolutely great. So we're up against Teamer, I would assume. Could be straight Cynic, but I would assume Teamer. Let's get a Green Landy. You know what? That would be big. That will be. Got the Wilderness Reclamation. No, no. No, 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 no. No. Some axes, some warbies. Oh, there they are. So where are my Shifting Ceratops? I'm gonna get some Wawa. I mean, this is just a good party, right? We got the temple, we got Gallia, yeah. Anax is a little bit stern. Can you flick your pen for the chat, please? You mean like this? Whoa, day 9. All right. That's enough of that. You can see, I love pen twiddlies. Whoa. All right. Who is a good swinger? 5. I'm going to play the large Zhur-Taa friend. There's a good amount of Flame Sweep as an answer. Oh, it's Karen. I didn't realize we're playing against Karen. Karen. It's me, Anax. Mystic Dispute. No, nothing. Is this actually Simic? It is. This is a Simic deck. Is this a Simic Flash? I can't believe it is a Simic Flash. What is this deck? I'm gonna let this game play out for a bit. For a wee little bit of time. Summon a dog. Can't believe she would do this to me. What a bad dog. Ooh. If this gets Mystic Disputed, then it's over. It's over for me. Alright, it is a Simic Flash deck. We boarded wrong. This doesn't seem like the best here, huh? How the hell do I get past a big dog? Intuition would tell me this. I think the Anax is... The unsure person's sideboarding plan. The unsure person. Death to Karen. That'll do, pig. Get rid of the land for the thing we can't cast. This is not the best. I would have preferred something like Pelt Collector, Robber of the Rich. Robber of the Rich, Robber of the Rich. Down to 5, staying alive. Red mana! It's been a while, Red Mana. How have you been? My god, Red Mana. There I go. It's gonna be a growth spot. Okay. Kept the bad hand. I don't think I want to be mulliganing to 5, Vance. I don't want to be mulliganing to 5. I think I don't want to be mulliganing to 5. Feels very scary to me. I only want to. Think. Okay. Mighty Ator says the cake talk from yesterday caused a minor binge on my part today. You know what Britt showed me the other day that absolutely snapped me in half? She showed me cinnamon roll cake. I'm gonna say that one more time. A cinnamon roll cake. I'm the best. Cinnamon roll cake. Just think about it. Where's the recipe, Sean? I don't know. It's somewhere on the internet. Like, I haven't been able to Google it, because I haven't had 5 seconds free. But dude, cinnamon roll cake. Like, why make a cinnamon roll when you could just make layers of delicious, creamy frosting? Cinnamon. Cuestas 23.11. Alright, we see blue-black. I am going to do this because Heartless Act is a popular card for black. Delete a thing with no counters on it, and you will note that now the Zhur-Taa friend has some counters on it. Farts. We still planning on discard deck shenanigans? If I can get there in time. You know, maybe I should stop playing let's stop playing best of 3s after this and just best of 1 our way in. Oh yeah, running it in for. I'm still gonna do the +1/+1 counter, which looks ambitious, but our opponent is 2 turns away from a ritual set, and I really, again, will stress that Heartless Act is a good card. Counterspell, counterspell, counterspell. Oh. Dude, look how sick I am. Playing around the Heartless Act. Playing around the Heartless Act, And then it's just land Ritual Soot and I want to die. Anything you got. Anything at all. You got. Ooh. The land that I want my opponent to have the least. Fuck. Well, here we go. It just works. Just works. Just works. Lloyd says, wow, I actually took a 2-lander. I think it makes sense. I took a really long time, and then I put 2 lands on the bottom. I mean, that's a bit face up, you know? I mean, I don't look good there, certainly. Do this. I mean, I think our opponent was reading the situation well. If I take a really long time and then just put 2 lands in one spot, he's like, oh, okay, I guess it's 3 lands. Like, it's actually good enough. This is very good against some Sultai bullshit. This is me. This is me. This is me. Where's my sweet tofu soup? Oh, look, a little Pelt Collector. Sunswine says, what's the best way to submit a deck? For what the deck? Well, it's pretty easy. You just go to the Discord. Enters tap. Enters it all. Vanian Saint says, I swear Sean is the luckiest man in Magic. I certainly go like, boy, I'm so lucky. I'm the best. Oh my god, luck, luck, luck. And I do think I have probably above average luck, but I also am pretty diligent about stopping and counting. Often off stream, sometimes on stream. Just spending a lot of effort making sure that I am, in fact, considering my possible outs and judging it. I mean, there's other things like right now where I'm like drawing absolutely fucking nothing. He is now going to take the soul. I'm taking the bottom again. Fuck. Go for it. Connect 4. Don't play Atris if you don't want 2 lands. Yeah, Atris is the birth of Meletus of black-blue. You play him to guarantee you get the Landos. That always frightens me, man, when I accidentally turn the game off. See, this is why I actually have a whole monitor devoted to streaming. That'll do, pig. That'll do. I do want to change my desktop background. This has been a good one. It's lasted me a long time. I think the cyberpunk aesthetic is so good. I think the cyberpunk aesthetic is so fucking good. I want to decorate everything I see as cyberpunk. Cheerful punk. Cheer punk. Remember when everything was punk? Every game was craft. Every style was punk. This is Gemcraft. It's a tower defense game in a steampunk style. This is Shipcraft. It's a diesel punk shipbuilding game. Fuck. Show me what you got. Bang, bang. Exiling the Uros. Rosa helpful. It is Rosa helpful. Oh, there's also the world of phrase. Yeah. Oh, who's a good dog? Yeah, world of goo, world of tanks, world warships. Oh, this is good. So this is definitely what we want to do. So we want something like an extinction event or a ritual ascent. Oh. Hydroid Thesis. Alright, so... yes, actually... gotcha. So this would be 4 and 4 and 2, so I want to do this, right? World of Warpunk. Alright, since I think I can win a best of 3, maybe I should queue up again. Nope, I'm doing best of 1. I'm going to absolutely crawl across this finish line with Gruul. Dun, da, 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 bum, bum. Fishbot217 says, Sean, I got gifted a sub a while ago, but didn't realize until today. So with 1 day left, I want to thank you for being a consistent source of good vibes and good content. Hey, thanks, man. We're trying our best here. We're trying our best in the midst of these strange-ass times. This last few days is the best I've felt in the quarantine. Which is not saying much, because I felt pretty fucking terrible for a good amount. It's like a lot of time being kind of like a big franner. Alright, this is Orzhov Luris. Orzhov Knight Luris. Yeah, now Royale was a little bit... It's hard, too, because, like... You know how I was saying earlier, like, a good way to do some design-y stuff is to, like... Extra. Fuck. No. Need to land. Be disciplined. Oh, a dire tactic is awesome. You know, I was saying, like, hey, if you're trying to design a board game, you know it's a really effective way to design a board game? You just try to do a variation on an existing board game. Like, early on in projects, almost every single person I've known who has worked on a project that has a code name has based their code name off something existing. You got it. Yeah, they've named their code name off something existing, which is like, which is great. Super straightforward, super reasonable. And then it sticks. It's something royale. It's world of something. So we're gonna wait until our opponent declares blockers. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna dire tactics this. If our opponent makes this indestructible, yep, this is the one. We do this, and then our opponent does this in response. Just give this transfer. One more. Uno more. Uno más. Uno más. So, I mean, I think it makes, like, God, I know so many people that have, like, we're going to code name this Pegasus. And then, like, some time passes and they're like, you know, maybe we should just call the game Pegasus. Game has no Pegasus in it at all. It's an action RPG. Looks good to me. LGTM. We have Aluris. We go first. We have a lot of 2-cost things. Some good bone crushing. This is not looking good. Look at all these collision Colossuses. Hey, thank you, Captain Crunches. May she forget. And the bing bongs doth commence. Action RPG with Pegasus protagonist sounds awesome. That sounds so. Oh, dude. Hey, you know? Let's engage in fantasy, you and me together. You in the mood for some fantasy? I'm in the mood for some fantasy. I'm in the mood to fantasize. Like, talk to me a little bit about what is. The only way our opponent can possibly do this is if they just double block. There's gonna be triple block. Alright, you know, I think that this is a lot of value. What's like your biggest fantasy game? Like, what's a game you've always wanted to play? I don't care if it's unreasonable to say. What have you always wanted to play? What have you always wanted to play, man? Show me what you got. I personally have always wanted something like an EVE Online, hopping into this giant economic-focused, like a PvP MMO, I guess is the term. Hey. Yes, I have 2 of these cards. Always wanted some huge PvP style world that didn't have the same level of obtuseness that EVE Online has. I've always wanted that. Oh my god. So let me tell you, that game is obtuse. And old. It's an old game. If we swing with 2, it costs 4, so let's play this guy. Let's commence the Swingo Dingo action, huh? Goodbye. Oh yeah, there it is. Bam, bam. Like, I mean, the fact that it's in space, fuck it, whatever. I want, like, maybe a fantasy. Or, dude, the fantasy of Fallout 76 being an actual apocalyptic world. Like, oh my god, if that were actually the way it worked, is just giant open world. Oh, that'd be so fucking sick. Welcome back, everyone. Ye assholes. PvT branch is something where I am a captain of a massive spaceship that I can wander around on, command the crew, go on expeditions, basically Star Trek. Oh hell yeah, dude. You want a sack? You want to say yeah? Sack away? Guess what? I don't give a dang. Dang. Oh. Bye. What is this? What is this? What else? I would love to play an RPG based on the Chronicles of Amber. Oh, yeah. Railstone, 2000 bit says hi. Hi back at you, Railstone. What's your fantasy game, Railstone? I must know. That's real bad for us. How do we get out of this pickle? It is a pickle. You ever played the OG Fallout? I have streamed. I see. Our opponent wanted to toy with us. Opponent had us the whole time. Twisting, turning, bopping, all sorts of different ways. The Star Citizen, dude. If Star Citizen is a good game, that'll be it. That'll be the GGs, man. Am I actually just, like, not gonna get there? There's a risk of us not getting there. Sort of happy to get shocked here. Another creature would actually be more challenging for us. Oh no, that one's super duper close. I think I don't want it. I think I just need to work my way up. Yeah. I mean, if Star Citizen gets like super rich, deep, dope, no, super rich, deep, dope, powerful, like get like growth system to it, like the gameplay, it's like super long term, that'd be so good. Oh my god. Mercutio. So I've always wanted to play a squad-based King of the Hill game, similar to the old school Castle Defense custom maps with a sci-fi dropship setting. What do you think the odds of us getting lit up the stage are? Somebody lit us up the stage. Oh shit, a Torbrand. Don't need you anymore. Just hanging back. Hanging back, having a nice time. This seems mostly good. Sending my opponent down a little bit. Yeah. An open world Pokemon RPG? Oh, that would be so tight.
It's better than having a plan. Say hi to my
Okay.
fiery friends.
Now that blows. I think we're never gonna get there. I think we're never ever gonna get there. Get there. Almost Average Gamer says, I think I've always wanted a more MMO-y Stardew Valley, where the emphasis is on PvE, house, farmstead building, and co-op. Oh, yeah. I think I should have stayed best of 3. I think we would have just won the next best of 3. This deck has a very nice sideboard plan. Much love, Golden Skeet, man. Hype, hype, Vape Nation. Not a fan of vaping. What do you mean, Mortso? It is a good day to try. Yo. Dude. Marquise says, I like the idea of MMORTS games, but they're fundamentally impractical. Dude, MMORTS. What? God, what was? There was one of those. God, I'm gonna be eating. Okay, I'm gonna be eating spicy soon tofu soup. So soon, dude. It's gonna be incredible. My mouth is fucking watering right now, man. Oh, it's just gonna be unbelievable. This totally sucks. That totally sucks. Alright. I'm gonna go back to best of 3. Try to win faster. See, like, it's always so much more... It's just so much more helpful to just play best of 3. It's just so much more. Like, there's more opportunity to, like, win skillfully. Ugh. Yeah, what was that? It wasn't like exactly an MMORTS, but it was like 20 players playing. Yeah. Look, even my opening draws are better. Bam. Alright, good. Get in there, boys. Oh, a heraldic banner would be pretty fucking nice. Oh, yeah. The binging and the bonging happening all day long. Oh. Don't do it. No. We're not going to be doing anything. Oh, shit. That's why I need to do this beforehand. Oh, fuck. I'm done. Red. Gosh, keep making fucking mistakes. Did you ever play Medieval? I don't know if I did or didn't. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god, you know what game was just incredible? You know what game was awesome? Crimson Land. Does anyone even know what is even Crimson Land? That game was awesome. For some reason, they have a new version of it where they deleted the leveling up of Crimson Land, and it, like... That's, like, the cool part. You have to, like, enter a cheat code. Crimson Land. Crimson Land. Who gives a shit about land? God, the game was awesome. It's just a top-down action game. It's really fun. You got it. I now know what to do. Oh, this makes it real easy. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Yep, out of nowhere, the win happens. Deal 8 first strike damage. I really like Magicka. Dude, I forgot about Magicka. I freaking got about Magicka. I remember when that thing was so hugely popular. And didn't Magicka make a MOBA where you had absolutely no classes? It's just however you wanted to cast your spells? Man, maybe I should go back and play Magic. Oh yeah, Magicka Wars was the name of it. Has Sean ever Total Warred? I have. Total War 3 Kingdoms. You can find it on my YouTube. Probably don't need that many Spellbreakers. Grim, isn't it? That'll do. My nose itches. It's because I was petting a little baby cat. Colossus, why not play Total War Warhammer 2? It's much better than 3 Kingdoms. I just played 3 Kingdoms. I didn't think Total War Warhammer 2? Fuck that game. just saying what I've played, man. Damn. Alright, so I think I think this is okay now. No, my opponent has a Bonecrusher Giant. What am I doing again, man? I keep doing this. I've walked into this like 6 times. Stock Bonecrusher, same thing. Somebody that's running a deck chock full of 1-drops that just doesn't do a 1-mana or a 1-mana creature play on that turn. I mean, of course. Okie dokie. Oh, fart, folks. Make it happen. What up, robot? No. No blocks. I think that the right play is to take 8. It's to take 8. Oh man, Wyatt Darby just hosted us. Wyatt Darby. Hello, Wyatt. Wyatt Darby, for any of you who don't know, is an incredible Magic player and streamer. Oh god, and I have a lot of shame. Well, Wyatt, I have some bad news. This is our last game of the day. This is the last one. Smashing shit with some Gruul and having a good time. Yeah, Wyatt normally streams later into the evening. We've hosted Wyatt a number of times. Wyatt's kindly hosting us today. And we're going to immediately turn our stream off. Listen, Wyatt, if you want to go live again, I'll host you, dude. I'll fucking host you. Alright, we've done it. We've done everything we've wanted to do. We have a turn 1 play, we have a Scorching Dragonfire, and we're going to draw a 2-drop. Watch, this is incredible. Dr. Bo says, I subscribe to say, the game I would love to play most is MTG with truly random shuffling. I mean, I hate to say it, but I think the game is pretty random. I think it's pretty successfully random. I would almost dare say describe it as, unfortunately, it is random. Do nothing, Sue. Do nothing. So I believe that... Actually, what do I want to do here? I think I messed up. I think I should be doing this. You mean, oh, you mean with no smoothing. Do you mean like in best of ones, how it will give you a hand with a better land distribution, that sort of thing? Oh, that thing? You gotta hit me, man. Because that only happens in best of one. It doesn't happen with best of threes. No, don't do it. No. Alright, here we go. I'm just hitting the spacebar so hard right now. Oh my god, that's right. There's an MTG Netflix show coming up. I wonder if all productions stopped on that. Because the phrase I keep hearing from people I know that work in television and movie production, they say, everything is on fire. No work's happening for anybody. As we all hang out in the great pause. Yeah, if you want everything, if you want to be able to spend 3 mana to deal 1 more damage this turn, man, you got it, Sue. You got it. We're gonna get absolutely Embercleave. Garmore says, I wonder how well the Steins Gate live-action series is going to turn out. Steins Gate is an anime that I am deeply aware of due to the fact that it says... has the like, semicolon. So if I Embercleave on this, there could be a shock, but I think the trample damage is more than enough. Oh, that's right, a red cat melee. I had forgotten about that boarding technique. Let's get Obosh out there. There's a bunch of anime that are loosely connected that all have a semicolon. This is Chaos. Semicolon head. It's being a little Tin Street dodgy. Not another red cat melee. I have honored Wyatt Darby's host. Let me see what the progress is on dinner. Uno momento.